Hi, Pravalika, how are you?
Hi Rakesh, fine.
So, Pravalika, can you tell us something about yourself?
My name is Pravalika. I am from Zeta. I have 2+ years of experience in software testing.
Hmm.
It is like it is manual and automation testing. I have worked on a Walt Disney project, which is including like booking the resorts and checking the functionality of the applications.
Hmm.
I also include smoke testing, regression testing, and functional testing cases. I have attended uh, sprint methodology, sprint meetings. Mm. So for the automation, I have used Java, Selenium, TestNG, Cucumber frameworks. So that's it.
Great, great. Can you elaborate your framework, the automation framework?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We use hybrid framework. In this, we use Java, Selenium combined with TestNG and Cucumber. Mm.
Then,
Uh, for the management, we use it.
yeah, please go ahead.
Uh, for the management, reusability, we use Cucumber. We created feature files and step definition files uh,
Hmm.
to write the test scenarios, and we use TestNG for the test execution. If you want to execute any test cases in parallel testing, we use TestNG. And coming to the page object models, we also come in with a page object model. So in this, we actually include the Selenium locators.
Hmm.
So we use like that, and
What else?
we also used GitHub
Git for the version control tool.
version
Great,
controls.
great, great. And how do you do data-driven testing?
We use normally at the data by using at the data provider.
Hmm.
We run data driven testing. Now, if you want to execute any test cases in multiple times, no? So
Hmm.
that time we use this keyword and we do test.
Great, great. What else?
Mm. I think we have one of the file that is
Feature file?
yeah, it is a feature file. Not
Okay. Okay, fine. No worries. I'll tell you about the components of the framework. So you can explain about this in an interview, right? Is the screen visible?
not it.
It's not visible.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you can start with the programming language, right? Which programming language you have used. Second thing is, it can be Java, it can be Python. If then you can also explain about if it is Java, you can tell about TestNG for test execution, reporting, parallel execution, and data-driven testing like that. If you have used Python, you can tell about PyTest for similar functionalities, right? Then UI automation, it is already Selenium WebDriver is there. Reporting purpose, it is TestNG, right? TestNG reports, or if you want, you can explain about the extent reports, whichever reports that you have integrated. I think page object model you already covered, right? That was a good thing. You covered page object model. You covered the data-driven testing using Excel files, Apache POI for Java, right? Utilities. So you need some of the utilities to capture the screenshots. Or if you want to handle the weights, you also have to tell about the how do you read the configuration files, right? So that's configuration management using properties file. Then you might be using JSON file for test management, environment URLs, browser types, all those things. Version control, I think you mentioned. You're using Git as a version control tool, right? For branching purpose, for creating pull requests and all those aspects. Apart from this, you have to tell about, if you're telling about BTD, you have to tell about the components of BTD, like feature file is there, step
Feature
definition is
file,
there, test
definition
runner,
file.
all these things you can tell, right? Great. Fine. Can you tell me which are the locators that you are using to to find the elements in the automation?
We have different types of locators in Selenium. We
Yeah.
use XPath and CSS selector. We use ID, class name, and
Hmm.
tag name. We,
Okay. Do you know about CSS selectors?
uh,
Great. So what is the difference between CSS selectors and your XPath?
uh, it is not like that many differences, but if we in XPath normally we use at the date class and we mention uh, we do write XPath.
Hmm.
In CSS selector we use class dot and something. I think there is a different main thing. Just a minute.
Right. So in CSS, what happens? You are using different syntax for that, you mean, right?
Mm,
And in XPath, you have different syntax. So first
yeah,
is the syntax-based things. Then
yeah.
you can tell the difference from the performance-wise. Whose performance is better? You tell me.
XPath, I think it's better.
XPath is better
Yeah,
or CSS is better?
XPath, I think.
Performance-wise. You can take your time to think.
Normally, we prefer only relative XPath for
Yeah,
the.
relative XPath would be preferred. Okay. So that thing you are correct. Relative XPath would be preferred. If you have absolute and relative XPath, then you will go for relative XPath. But if you get CSS selectors, those are faster in performance. Okay, compared to relative XPath as well. Okay, now let's see the differences also. So XPath is bidirectional. You can go upwards, you can go down, you can go sideways also. CSS selectors are unidirectional. You can go downways only or sideways. Performance of XPath is slower. CSS is faster. Text-based is possible. Here in XPath, you would have written using text-based XPaths, right?
Mm,
But in CSS, it is not possible.
yeah.
Flexibility, it is more powerful. Complex expressions, you will be able to use XPath there. In case of CSS selectors, it focus on element attributes. Use case, you can say when you don't have any unique ID or class, or you want to cover some text kind of content, then you'll go for this XPath. For CSS, you'll go for IDs, classes, attributes, right? Those kind of things you will take care. So that's the difference between the.
Why it is CSS selector is faster than XPath?
Okay,
Then.
why it is faster? So CSS, it's one of the property itself of HTML. If you inspect the element, if you open any HTML page and you
Mm,
inspect it, you'll be able to see CSS is one of the property. It's one of the attribute itself. So that's why it
okay.
becomes it since it's a part of HTML, we'll be able to traverse more easily in that.
Like ID and class like that, no?
Correct, correct. Right. So that's why it becomes more easier for the CSS selector to trace the element. Fine. Is this clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Which is the Selenium version that you are using?
Selenium 4.
Selenium 4. Great, great. Okay. Uh, what are the different challenges that you have faced in the automation testing?
Mm. In automation testing, sometimes we can face the performance issues like uh, if normally for the test execution we use like mm, uh, what is it? We use weight methods like implicit weight, explicit weight, right? So if you mention 10 seconds or like that, that time we can't find performance issues, right? Mm,
Okay. So you are getting performance issues in the automation. So what type of performance issues you are getting? Let's say you are running 10 scripts and those 10 scripts are taking time. Is it that kind of issue? Or one of the script is taking some time, like 30 minutes at some duration, 15 minutes during some duration. Is it like that?
Can you repeat again, Rakesh?
Yeah. So the question is, you are telling that you are getting performance issues while running the automation script. That's one of the challenge that you are facing, right? So what kind of performance issues you are facing? Are you facing the issues when you are running entire suite, or you are facing the issues when you are running one single test?
When we're running the entire suite, we normally get the performance issues, I think.
Okay, so how many tests are there in your suite?
Uh, we do performance testing and regression testing
Hmm.
and smoke testing, mm, sanity testing. Mm. Monkey testing also there, and uh,
What is this monkey testing?
so we test randomly.
Random test
Yeah.
testing. Okay, fine. How many test cases are there in your smoke test automation suite? You might be having smoke automation suite, right?
Yeah.
You might be having regression automation suite. So how many test cases would be there? Are there currently?
No, I can't.
So you can tell, see, smoke test automation suite is a smaller suite, which you will be executing once your build is completing. So it might have 6 to 10 test cases.
Okay.
Regression suite might have thousands of test cases or hundreds of test cases, depending on the size of the project, depending on the features that are there in that project. Okay. Smoke suite will be small, regression will be more. Regression suite will have more number of test cases compared to smoke test automation suite. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Great, great. Okay. Now, can you tell me how you have implemented inheritance in your automation framework?
Mm.
Oops concept, inheritance.
Actually, in hybrid framework, normally use inheritance concept because we use for the feature file we use different test cases, right? We need to write. So
Hmm.
normally we use by using extend method, we use inheritance concept for every test case.
Hmm.
Mm. And we use override concept here for the method using for the every test case.
Okay.
Mm. And
What else? Hmm.
so I can't.
So inheritance is done. Then the another is polymorphism. How did you use polymorphism in your framework?
Mm.
Hello, am I audible?
I connected with.
Fine, fine. So we were discussing about that oops concept. Okay. So fine. Okay. Can you open the link which I have shared in the chat box? And can you share your screen? Can you click on share screen button? Yeah. Can you open that in the browser?
Okay, you shared one of the link.
Yeah, I've shared in the chat box. Your screen sharing got stopped. Can you open that link in the chat box? I've shared in the chat box. Can you open that link?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you share your screen? I'm not able to see your screen.
Oh, what is
Yeah.
it?
Click on share screen button, the green color button.
Is it sharing now?
Yeah. Now this is an e-commerce website.
Okay.
Okay, and this is one of the product. So now what you have to do is you have to automate this particular web page. Okay. So can you tell me the locator for the style option? So can you see that option XS, S, M, L, XL, all those options are there. Can you tell me the locator for, let's say, XS option? So you have to find out the locator, whichever locator you are able to find, whether it is ID, name, XPath.
Okay.
Okay.
Rakesh, can you give me time? This I will this. Uh,
Yeah, I would suggest you can open it in Chrome browser.
yeah. Actually, I
Yeah.
should open in Chrome.
Yeah, open it in Chrome browser. That would be easy for you
Yeah.
because in Edge you might have some issues.
So I'm not able to see your chat. Can you send me again?
Yeah, on LinkedIn I need to share. Okay,
Yeah.
wait, I'll share it on LinkedIn.
Rakesh, I can't actually right now.
Okay, no problem. I'll tell you. So there is actually a unique property that you will have to find here. Is the screen visible?
No. Ah, yeah.
Okay. See, class is having hyphen and space in between. So class is not something that will be useful. You can use this data hyphen JS hyphen trigger hyphen ID equal to footbar style size dash access. So this is a unique thing. Another thing is if you go with the text option as access, so it will also be not coming because access you can see below also you will have different Excel access available. So what you will have to do is you'll have to go with this particular unique attribute here. Fine. Okay. Now, can you tell me how much time would you take to automate this particular scenario? Let's say you have to
Ah,
click on this particular option.
okay. Mm.
You have to select this option, add to the cart. So how much time, and then you have to verify whether it has got added in the cart or not. So how much time would you take to automate this particular scenario?
Uh, think within 5 seconds.
Five
Yeah.
seconds you'll be able to do. Okay, but then you'll have to create the locators, you have to create the methods, right?
Mm.
Feature file, step definition, all those things are required, right? So that will take nearly 2 to 3 days as well, right?
Okay.
Okay, can you create the feature file for this scenario?
Uh,
Feature file you are aware, right? In the form of BDD.
yeah.
Yeah. Can you share your screen?
Uh,
You can write it in Notepad plus plus, Notepad also, whichever you are comfortable with.
okay. Right. Is my screen is sharing, Rakesh?
Uh, yeah, screen is visible. Can you share your screen?
Oh, is my screen is not sharing?
Okay. Can you share? I think it was shared earlier, but
Ah,
I missed it.
okay. I thought it is sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it visible?
Yeah, yeah, now it's visible. So it looks like you are doing practice of public class strings, Java programs as well, Notepad.
In Notepad and Eclipse also I'm working on.
Right. Use that online Java compiler in the interviews.
Sometimes I'm using because like
Yes,
it will be more helpful
yes.
to me.
They will ask you to write an online Java compiler, the Java programs.
Can you check it once, Rakesh? I don't think, but
So adding the product to the cart. So given is user should be able to, okay, given
yeah.
it will be URL is launched or that page is being
Yeah.
navigated by the user. When you have to select excess size or small size or large size and click on the add to cart button. Then the product should be displayed in the cart. So that should will come in the then keyword, because when is your action item, then is your checkpoint or assertion or is your expected result. In the then you will be including all these things, whether it is visible in the cart or not, the product is displayed in the cart or not. So all those things will come in the then. Okay. So you'll have to change your keywords a bit.
Okay.
Okay, Pravalika, I am done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I got a doubt on
Mhm.
how can I add that remote job? Should I add?
Sure, sure. Wait. Yeah, just let me help you in that.